Alright, so it's dark and it's late. It's been a while since I've done an update video, so I'm going to do one. Let's start off. I got a couple new stickers. Basshead Entertainment, The Incriminator Audio, ModifiedShow.com. All those come from Basshead Entertainments, except for the Modified Show ones. They come from Can I Bass decals. You can see I got the Blazer up on jack stands. Put some different leaf springs in here. I got to get some new U-bolts tomorrow. Mine were bent up. But hopefully this will raise the back end of the Blazer up to where I can drive it down the interstate a lot better. Because it rode rough. It was sitting completely on the bump stop right there. You can see where it's been wearing it out. Just where it's been sitting on it. And where it's rubbing down there. But that's that. In the back, nothing's changed yet. I'm going to do a lot more back here. Reposition everything. As you can see, I'm missing a battery over here. I'm going to try to drop my batteries down lower and mount both of my amps flat so you can see both of them fully. Bunch of shit laying out here. A whole bunch. There's the other battery. And that is actually, well, not that. The battery tray that I built. It come out of a Silverado, but I added some brackets and stuff that I made. I'm gonna put my other battery right up front, right here. I had to reposition my vacuum canister. I did have it up here. Had to move the horn. A bunch of other stuff. The wiring harness is out. Had a bunch of factory wiring problems. That's all of the wiring harness that's left that's going back in. I'm waiting on some Tech Flex wire sleeving to go back over that to cover up all the wires. I did a bunch of other work up here too. I had problems finding alternator brackets and all that stuff. So this is what I come up with. As you can see, that hole right there is kind of slotted out. And that's the factory alternator position. And I slotted it out to fit a bigger style alternator. And on this is where my air conditioner compressor was. It didn't work. None of my air conditioning ever worked in this. And when you did turn it on, it overheated. So I took it out, did a lot of cutting, a whole lot of cutting. This bracket did, you can see where I cut it right there. It come up even with this side. And then also down here, I don't know how well you can see that, but that little tab right there, that is where the smog pump used to be. I did some cutting and stuff there so I can fit a third alternator right there when I get the funds to do that. Here's where the 12-volt battery goes. Trying to think, that's pretty much it up here. I gotta finish removing the heater core and stuff. As you can see, it's been leaking antifreeze and stuff right there. But none's getting inside, but I'm gonna remove it all anyway. Trying to think, I think that's pretty much it up here. Had to put a new water pump on. Let's see. Now let's go inside. Oh shit, I locked the door. I was packing everything up for the night. I had some problems where I didn't like the dash, how the center console was going to meet up with the dash. Door panel still ain't done. But the way the center console was going to meet up with the dash, all the factory components was off center. So I've started ripping everything out, all the factory dash. It's laying over there. It's a little busted up, which it was like that before from all the base. You can see it's got some cracks in it there and there, but that's just age and all the flexing and stuff that's been going on. So I am going to build a custom dash out of 3/4 inch birch. I'm going to try to keep all my aftermarket gauges and stuff like I had in here before. As you can see, it's pretty much ramshacked in here, but I've been cutting out all of the unnecessary wiring because whoever put the V8 in this Blazer back a long time ago did a hack job on it. So I've been going through and pulling out all the wires I don't need for the air conditioner, the heater, all that stuff. And my door locks and power windows, I'm fixing to start pulling them out. They're all going in the center console to simplify things for all that. Well, as far as when I start doing the door panels. But I don't know, I've been hard at it. I know I hadn't done an update video in a while, and this one's getting kind of long, but that's that. Yeah, so y'all see what I've been doing. Actually, I haven't been doing a whole lot until just a couple of days ago when I started the alternators. And then when I started the alternators, I found all the factory wiring problems where they had hacked the wiring harness and all that stuff. So that started that, which in turn led to ripping the dash out and all that other good stuff. So
you still out there?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna turn the lights on.
It's a slow progress, but hopefully I'll have it done here in a week or so. I'm trying to think anything else that I missed or might have missed, but I don't know. I think that's it. We'll check in with you guys later.